Well, good morning, my friends. I didn't get back from all my training yesterday from Amsterdam till 2 a.m. and then I had to walk a half an hour to my hostel. So I slept in a little bit today. It's now noon, exactly, on the nose. Sure doesn't look like it. And we're gonna hit the city. Now today what I wanna see is Lady and Child by Michelangelo, the only piece of Michelangelo's work to leave Italy. I want to go see the Belfry. I want to see what the Salvador Dali exhibit has, and then we'll see what trouble we get into from there. Let's go. Well, it looks like it's been raining here. We'll see. That would not be good for me or my camera. Well, good morning, gang. It's your old pal Jordan the Lion. Well, last night when I was walking home, I actually saw quite a few really interesting little things on the way. It's actually in the opposite direction, so later on tonight I'm going to walk you by and just show you these little sit-down areas, some pretty cool arches, some statues, all kinds of stuff. Now, let's hit the regular city center, or whatever that's called, over there where the Christmas market is, and let's just go from there and let's see what we get into. Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now. Some interesting stuff in this thrift store window. And as I walked last night, I kept seeing these little figures all over the place. On the corners of buildings in front. So I think what I've decided to do first is I want to go hit the Church of the Lady and see the Michelangelo sculpture. Has a pretty cool story. So the story, as I understand it, is it's the only piece of Michelangelo's work to ever leave Italy. And the reason this is a little bit different sculpture is because this is maybe one of the only, or one of the first depictions of Mary and Child where Jesus is not cradled in her arms and she's smiling at him. He actually is standing there loosely and appears to, some say, be moving away. So this statue was actually sold way back in the early days to just as a private owner. And then when Hitler and the Germans invaded and started stealing up all of the art, they got this piece and had buried it in an Austrian salt mine. And so when they finally discovered it and found it, they decided to return it here to Bruges where it belonged, where it was taken from. And now it's on display here at this museum. I guess it's behind like bulletproof glass and you can only see it from 15 feet away, but good thing I brought my lens. See, there's another one right there. Look at this. That is awesome. Those are all picture frames with flowers and decor around it. Very cool. And look at that moon up there. Isn't that moon awesome? Here you can see right in the center of the white, there's another one of those statues. Just fell off the sidewalk here. Now this building says 1627, and right up there it says Ave Maria. You see that? I love that. And there's another one right up in there. Let's see what this is. I don't know if this was maybe a little marketplace or at one point, what all these little dividers are. I mean, my guess is that this was a theater of some sort and that people would sit behind there, but that's a fountain. I don't know. It's very interesting though. They have like almost cubicles. Oh, look at that. Well, the town's hopping today. Now check this out. Belgium is known for its Flemish lace. I saw some videos online of some women bobbing the lace and making all this stuff. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Literally just sitting there doing it with like 20 different little like bobbins. Isn't that awesome? We saw that on the boat ride. God, what a beautiful city, right? Never get enough of this. Literally around every corner is art. Wow. And I think that is our destination right there, that big guy. They say everything on here tells a story. That little scenery right there of the men in tents. It's interesting. I don't know what this is. Pretty overcast today, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, wow. Oh, double wow. Looks like down in here they actually have an exhibit to Picasso going on. Maybe I'll go to that. See? 300 works. So I was wondering what this handle was for over here, and I saw some guy just pull on it. It doesn't do anything, but I thought that was interesting. It's just right here. Looks like it would probably operate that water that would come out of the well. So it looks like we're only about 2 minutes away. I keep getting diverted because I keep seeing other stuff, but we are on our way to the Church of the Lady of Madonna. Check out this chocolate shop. Look at all this stuff that's made out of chocolate. Even little chocolate ducks. Man, lots of people out today. I think I found the hot spot. Belgian chocolates, the waffles. Sandwich waffles? Once again, all made of chocolate. That is awesome. All those snowmen, those chocolate Santa Clauses are huge. Little chocolate gingerbread houses, and then it says right there, made by hand on the premises. Alright, I'm gonna have to bring some of this back in some way, somehow. So I found the church, and I also found a sign that said to enter on the other side. Now, if some of the footage looks a little weird, it's extremely slippery out here, and I wore my Pumas. So not only am I slipping all over the place, but everybody that's walking on these cobblestone streets is too. So sometimes you're gonna see a little bit of crazy shake, and that's what it's from. That's right, I blame you, and you, Pumas, and you. Oh, there's another one. All right, it looks like it's right through here. And I saw this when we were taking our canal ride the other day, but I couldn't get a good view of it. We were rolling by right there. So now I gotta cross this little bridge, I think, to get to the, to see the sculpture. Now what I was told on the tour was, you see that little window right there? That little window is called a spy window, and they would spy on anyone not paying their taxes coming through here. This was where they were supposed to pay their taxes. Originally this was basically just a merchant area, and so if they didn't pay their taxes on the other side like they were supposed to, they'd be stopped right here. Somebody would come out there and they would collect the taxes there before they could proceed. Now, like I mentioned early in the video, Bruges is pretty awesome because they give a lot of open space, a lot of places you can just kick back, sit down, relax, enjoy yourself, take a load off. I can't because I'm working, but everybody else can. Except for these guys. They work every day. I promise at some point we are going to get to the Madonna. You just can't put all this kind of stuff in front of me and not expect me to stop and take a look, right? You guys know me too well. I gotta see everything. Oh, that is cool. Look at that thing. All right, I think the statue's in here. So they said I had to come across the street and buy the ticket to see it in here. All right, I got it. It was only €4. Oh my goodness. There it is, straight ahead, right in the center. I'm gonna switch lenses for you guys. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that incredible? A real Michelangelo. Now let's go in between this little fence area. There you can see the bulletproof glass. Here's a little bit different angle. And they actually have some more art in here. Something by Caravaggio, who I love, so we'll take a walk around and look at some of the art pieces. There's the Caravaggio. Caravaggio did a lot of religious, like when I saw, the reason I know about Caravaggio is because when I came to Holland, went to Amsterdam the last time, the whole reason I actually went was because they were doing a special exhibit on Rembrandt and Caravaggio, comparing their works. Because they would do the same type of religious scenes from the biblical stories, but they would do them and have different takes on them. I'm sorry about all the glare. That's actually a painting that's wearing off. You can see the face of the woman right there. Right there. All right, check these out. I'm not sure exactly what they are. I feel like they're probably graves of some sort. And if you look above this, you can see where there was another mural that was up there that's flaking off. Oh, this is interesting. They're doing a little bit of construction, so I can't get over to this side, but I saw all this over the fence. And then these as well. That room we were already inside of, so this is the other side of it. This big pipe organ. I had to stop and take a look at these doorways. Look above the doorways. Those little paintings. Those two women, I love that. Also, on this trip I have completely realized that I totally love European women. I met a girl yesterday from Romania that I ended up going and having coffee with after the Rembrandt house. And yeah, I'm totally into European women for sure. Okay, so when we were inside, they had signs all over the place requesting that you not talk or to be very quiet. And when I was in that room where the two tombs were, the two gold tombs, that one, they had specific signs not to talk, so I wasn't saying a word. What that was the one on the right, the woman one was Mary of Burgundy. She was the last official ruler of Belgium. And right beside her was her father, who had been the king. Gotta love art. I'm not kidding you, around every corner. That's why I said when I was walking home last night, I was like, I'm gonna have to come walk by here and show you guys this stuff because it's kind of like Budapest. Right around every corner there's beautiful art. And your basic bare necessities. This is the street I just walked down. More carriages. Now you notice all those poles hanging off to the front? What that was back in the day, that's how they would get things upstairs into their homes. If they ran a business or anything, they would pulley them up through there, and that way they would be just offset enough from the front of the house, they wouldn't bang into the house, and they could pull it in from that top window. And those were all over Amsterdam. They mentioned it on our tour. We're starting to get the rain, unfortunately, but I think we found the belfry. That was my next stop, and I think it's up here. Oh, we're right there, right at the Christmas market. Oh, since it's raining, I want to stop and get a coffee and chill out for a second. Now this is actually the belfry, and unfortunately, since I was gone yesterday, I didn't get to see it, but there's a guy who plays the pipes in the belfry by pulling these big ropes, and the guy that had done it for like 20 years. And when I was at the blood church, I mentioned that guy. I said, is he still here? And he said, actually, that guy got replaced a year ago. And he said, now the new guy's kind of more modern. He said, when Prince died, the guy played Purple Rain out of there. He said, very unique new guy. Okay, right there, that's what I was talking about. That's how they make lace, okay? See all those? They basically have to move them around in different patterns, and it makes the lace that you see there and right here. Look at that shirt, how classy is that? Now I do believe they have a staircase that you can climb all the way to the top of the belfry, but I'm not going to. When I did the church in Budapest, they had an elevator, but I think 380 steps is just too much to think about the heights for me. Hello. I think I mentioned you guys before that the Smurfs were Belgium. I think I might get a pair of these before I leave. These clog slippers like they had in Amsterdam. Here they say Bruges or Belgium, depending on which ones you want. I might get a pair to wear around the house. I'm seriously considering buying one of these music boxes. Each one has a different song, and these two on the end are my favorites. It plays The Entertainer. And this one's Happy Days Are Here Again, which I love. And then this is the Belfry. And this is the one that has the stairs I'm not going to go up to. But I did want to come in here and look at the courtyard. Plus you can hear the bells. And that's the guy up there playing them. So you see that little bear up there? I've seen that a few times around here, so I asked what it was, and somebody told me it's actually the mascot for Belgium. Wow, that thing is massive. All right, back out to the Christmas market and get some food. Here's a whole model from it. That's where we're just inside of. See the bells in there? Pretty cool. And we walked in there. All right, I'm in. All right, let's go roam through the Christmas market. Okay, I changed my mind on the food because I saw somebody walking around with this and I want to get whatever that is. That is what I'm gonna try. I figured it's better than getting a hot dog, you know? Oh yeah, that looks so good, whatever that is. Butter, onions, bacon, parsley, culinary cream, potatoes, cheese. I'm in. I'm in. White wine. I'm in. There it is. There it is. I'm excited. All right, we got it. Let's go find somewhere to sit down. Let's go look at the skating rink again. Oh yeah, they've got the Christmas music rocking today. It's a total party out here. I love it. So even though I rarely drink, I promise myself I will try a Belgian beer while I'm here. Since Michael and Christina said their favorite beer is Belgian, I'm gonna try one of those. You just can't beat this place. Not at Christmas time. Especially that section right there.